I want to touch on something real quick. Wow. As many might know, there's been a couple of changes going on, what have you, with syrup and rice. And white people seem to be losing their mind. I've seen the comments, I've seen even posts from white friends. I don't have many white friends on here, but the ones that are here, I hope they hear this, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, it's ridiculous, you know, white privilege in itself can have some, you know, ridiculous moments, and this is one of them. When you're complaining about products that you most likely don't even use, but you're complaining because the names are being changed or what have you. You know what I'm saying? You know, in essence, they don't even really care that the names are being changed. They just care that their lives are being disrupted or what have you. Because now to them it symbolizes, well, you know, if they're going to change the names on this and change the names on that, I mean, what's next or what have you. I think this comes from most people, they lack empathy. Hey, Ayana. They lack empathy. A lot of people have sympathy. There's a difference between sympathy and empathy. You know what I'm saying? Sympathy is when you sit there and you feel bad and you say, oh, this is wrong, blah, 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 and you go about your business, whatever. Empathy is when you have a psychological connection to what's going on. You feel what the other person feels. You feel the pain that people are feeling. And a lot of white people lack the empathy. And I'm not even talking about the covert, the overt racists. Hey, Karen. I'm not talking about the overt racists. I'm talking about regular white people that sit there and chill with you, be the first ones to talk about how they have black friends or what have you. I'm talking about them. They have the sympathy, but not the empathy. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they're getting mad over little symbolism or whatever. I don't even care. Because to me, it's just symbolism, changing these names and so on and so forth. Cut the check. You know what I'm saying? That's all nice. You want to change names now or what have you. But that's just a pacifier, so we forget about it. And I'm going to keep saying this. I keep saying this on all my videos. Keep the same energy. Let's not go back to posting about the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep on with that. Keep the same energy. White people, y'all need to sit there and educate yourself. Y'all need to sit there and stop tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all white privilege, y'all really showing it. Y'all really showing it. When you really don't care about a product, but you care about the name being changed because it's disrupting your life or what have you. You know what I'm saying? I suggest for all the white people, I suggest y'all educate yourself. Start with some books. You know what I'm saying? Start with this. Start with White Rage. You know what I'm saying? Start with that. Oh, you wanna know about mass incarceration and slavery, how it ties into mass incarceration, how we in modern day slavery. Read this book, New Jim Crow. You know what I'm saying? You want to sit there and you want to know about civil rights. Read this book, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and the civil rights struggle in the 1950s and 60s. Read Malcolm X biography. Read that. You know what I'm saying? Or look at your favorite. Y'all love to talk about Dr. King. Read Where Do We Go From Here? You know what I'm saying? Read up a little history. You know, and I'm not a big fan of this book, but you can read Michael Eric Dyson. He loves y'all people. He loves pandering to y'all. So you know you could sit there and read Tears, what is it? Tears, a sermon to white America cannot stop. Or you want to get deep, go into ISIS papers. Read ISIS paper by Dr. Francis Cress Wellesley. You know what I'm saying? This is a few books, you know what I'm saying, out of many. Start educating yourselves, and maybe y'all sit there and have a little bit more empathy or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all ridiculous. Y'all ridiculous. Talking about disrupting. Our lives have been disrupted every day of our freaking life since we've been born. Since we got to this freaking country in 1619, our lives have been disrupted. You're sitting there worrying about being disrupted because they're changing names or what have you. They want to change the names on the syrup. They want to change the names on the rice. They want to take Confederate statues down. They don't need to be up. They don't need to be up. Last time I remembered, Confederacy. The Confederates, they was succeeding from the Union. Last time I checked, that was treason. But yet, y'all sit there and celebrate them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the world knows Columbus never discovered America. And he was a freaking murderous raper. You know what I'm saying? He was a racist murderer, and a raper. And he still has a holiday. He still has a holiday. You know what I'm saying? And y'all want to sit there and get upset because this is being changed. It should have never been celebrated in the first place. If y'all hold up to the ideals of all men are created equal, then it shouldn't bother you. It shouldn't bother you. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I have a problem with a lot of white people, because these same ones that's sitting there complaining about the name change will be the first ones to sit there and say, I'm not racist, I got black friends. Same ones. That's why I have a problem. You know what I'm saying? And it's not all, because there are some genuine ones that be out on the front lines, because I see them at protests. Hey, cuz, I see them at protests. You know what I'm saying? I see them more than us a lot of times. So there's ones that be on the front lines. But majority of them, they love to sit on their ass in the midst of their white little privilege, you know what I'm saying? And sit comfortable. What do you say, Robbie? But they enter. I can't even see the whole comment. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? They want to talk about equal, whatever, but we never was equal. They had a 100-mile head start off the jump. You know what I'm saying? And it's time we have some kind of even playing field, even though they don't want us to have an even playing field. You know what I'm saying? All the name changes, that's just symbolism. That's just symbolism. That's not even doing nothing for us. Cut the check. Sit there and give us some kind of equity that we deserve, because we deserve it. Everything that everybody benefits from in this country was from hundreds of years of free labor. Nobody can dispute that. You could try to dispute it, but facts will sit there and discourage you in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? Hundreds of years of free labor. Cut the check. Cut the check. It's nice they're changing the names or whatever, but y'all shouldn't even be getting mad. Because like I said in the beginning, y'all probably don't even use them damn products. So I had to sit there and speak on that, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing, white people mocking the fact, like, what's next? They're going to change the name of the Yankees? Yeah, maybe we should get rid of the pyramids or whatever. Like, it's a freaking joke. You know what I'm saying? All I could do is shake my head to the insensitivity of the jokes. But like I said, it was the same people that sit there and smile and be like, hey, Courtney, how you doing? How's the kids? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? And meanwhile, they're sitting there posting stuff like that on Facebook and making kind of comments, saying nothing about this is funny. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why Aunt Jemima should be changed. There's a reason why Uncle Ben should be changed. And there's a reason why all these Confederate people that y'all praised, they need to come down. Should have never been praised in the first place. So, I just wanted to say that piece, Yeah, in prison labor is I touched on that, in the new Jim Crow. And you wanna talk about modern day slavery. New Jim Crow is a good book to read. You know what I'm saying? And I suggest a lot of white people sit there and read it. You know what I'm saying? Not just black, and a lot of us black people need to read it too. But I suggest that a lot of people read it. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll have a little more empathy. Like I said, man, most white people they only have sympathy, not empathy. And just because you don't look at race a certain way doesn't mean that racism doesn't exist or what have you. And it doesn't mean that it shouldn't be talked about. The talk is long overdue. The talk is long overdue. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to sit there and talk with y'all family members. If you're really about all men being created equal, talk with your family members, because they're sitting there making them little racist jokes. They're making them little jokes about changing the names or what have you. Are you correcting them? I doubt it. I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say that piece, and I'll let you go. Don't mind my hair, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's another thing. It kills me, the things that white people find important. We protest about lives being taken. We sit there and tell you, stop killing us or what have you. They protest about the fact that they can't get haircuts, they can't get their nails done or what have you. They want to go to the beach. Like, I mean, come on, like, really? Like, nobody cares about your little white privilege, really. And we don't care about your white tears. So, with that being said, let me finish it now, and y'all have a good one.